The yearly budget-laying ceremony has come and gone, and the federal lawmakers are commending President Buhari for early submission of 8.612 trillion naira spending plan. But they want the executive to raise the level of implementing the 2017 budget and subsequent ones.
Because of the economic challenges we had in 2016, 15, 16, it wasn't easy. So virtually we can say maybe 30% of the budget that has been implemented. And Mr. President yesterday said that about 50 to 70% of this 2017 will be implemented. Now we are praying for the 2018, knowing that the dollar per barrel has risen up to 60, even though we are not pegging the budget on that. We are pegging the budget at 45. And believe me, with the kind of courage, the commitment that Mr. President has in fighting corruption, which he has fought to some level that corruption has reduced dramatically, and therefore I believe 2018 will be a budget for the masses.
You remember we've passed the budget late, and the president has said at the end of this year, by December, that we'll have hit at least 70% performance, or implementation, if you call it. So for budget, it's an estimate. So if the revenue is not there, or if they don't come in, it's difficult to implement. But to hit a 70% performance at the end of Christmas, I think it's a good implementation process.
If you look at the percentage of the implementing the budget, it's very, very thing that somebody will not talk about. But I think it's because of that implementation, that is why Mr. President said, the earlier the better.
The lawmakers also expressed concern over ban on employment by the president.
I don't understand is how government will ban employment, because I even have a motion that is coming up next week, where you have today, as of today, we have about 1.3 million Nigerians graduating every year. And so, how do we cope if government bans employment?
There are indications that work on the 2018 proposal will commence early after lawmakers return from a 2-week oversight tour. Joke Adisa, GoTel News, Abuja.